Alrighty, well, hello there, everyone. How are you all doing? Well, hello there. ¿Cómo estamos, minasan? I hope you guys are doing well. Let me move the couch of clairvoyance to be down here. Only because it kind of gets blocked out. Actually, another thing I could probably do, and that'll probably help it. Let me adjust this. There we go. That's good enough. Then I can put it right back here where it was. And it's at least clear enough. Alrighty, wonderful. And, oh. Why are you not charging? Okay, plug you there then. Not gonna charge from the other side. Alrighty. So, let us begin, shall we? So we can go ahead and quickly get to, Volume 2, Chapter 2. Because I want this to be, you know, shorter stream today. Just like 2 hours. By compared to my 3 to 4, 5, 6 hour streams that I sometimes do. Anyway. And I'm kind of disappointed because I can't find my little adapter I had for my iPad. Because I was going to do it since Panda brought up yesterday that there's a little bit of lag because of the fact I'm streaming and emulating at the same time. What do you want, girl? Because I'm emulating and streaming at the same time and I want to give, you know, basically a proper thing. It was going to impact me since I usually use that iPad for basically my buttons, right? My stream buttons. But I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter. We'll just get ourselves set up and I won't worry about it. We'll just play it by ear. But then I can't find it. So I have to play it through emulation again. Boo. Give me a second here. Let me see if I let her outside. So. At least for a couple. Something like that. Alrighty, so let's get into this story here. Since I am impatient. And I'm not sure if you guys are all too, but you know, here we are. Let's roll. I've already explained myself. Oh, we're already starting with the fight? Why are we starting with the fight? Where do we leave off? We left off. Why is there another fight? Didn't we just roll up a fight? I'm confuzzled. Guess we'll find out when we pop back in. But either way, I know the main part of the story so far has been we're trying to keep Hina in a vacation mood. Even though we kind of lied and said it was going to be training. So I could just leave this on auto. Well, not really. It's not on auto because it's not using your skills. It's not the EX skills. Why did Tsurugi get pushed back? That was rude. See, there it is again. That certainly was a thing. Now I think I'll put Iori in front, because we did have Hina in front for a bunch of yesterday. And just now, too. Night falls upon the beach. The beachside stroll Akko schedule didn't go as planned due to everyone's exhaustion. Can't just sit here and do nothing. Came here to help Hina relax, so I need to make it up to her. I'll ask Hina if she wants to go on a walk with me. Received a message from Hina as I was looking for her number on my phone. Convenient. Would you mind spending some time with me for a little bit, Sensei? Hells yeah. Beach is so beautiful. I came to the beach like Hina requested. You mind if we just walked for a little bit? We walked in silence for so long I lost track of time. Gonna say, you know. Not very fun hanging out with someone like me, is it? What? What's this coming from? You had better things to do all day today. The last time you rushed off, you said I found an endangered species of octopus, so I have to protect it. God, why did I have to come up with such a stupid excuse? How did that go? Actually, It's okay. I know. I would want to stay and chat with you all day if it were my choice, but that's just me being selfish. I can only imagine how boring it must be to talk with someone as uninteresting as me. Oh, when the girl misreads your intentions. You intended to do one thing, she reads it as a completely different thing that is usually the opposite, and it's kind of frustrating. Now listen. No, you got it all wrong. I've never thought that about you, Hina. Thank you, Sensei. But you don't have to comfort me like that. No, it's the truth. Really? Yes, really. Your face looked like you were about to cry. I'm only kidding. I know better than anyone you wouldn't lie about something like that. I just felt like getting back at you. What do you mean? You were busy because of the prefect team's training today, right? I'm surprised you cared enough to run back and forth just for our sake. Thank you, Sensei. I always appreciate you looking out for us. Or, I appreciate you always looking out for us. Maybe there is something magical about summer. I got myself a genuine smile and thank you from Hina. What's that supposed to mean? You don't have to overreact like that. Well, it isn't as though I understood everything about what was happening today. Such as why everyone was covered in dirt earlier and so exhausted. Was Akko really pushing them that hard? I'm glad she offered to take responsibility, and I'm sure she did a good job. But knowing how hard everyone else is working only makes me more restless to be cooped up in my room. You really hated staying there, didn't you? Did you not get any rest at all? Staying inside all day makes me restless. Yes, my work keeps me extremely busy. Being left alone all day like that was... well... Don't misunderstand. Leaving training in Akko's hand was my decision. And I'm not saying that I regret it. However, I suppose I was... bored, if I had to put my finger on it. Well, we are still at the beach. Is there anything you wanted to do in particular? Something we could do at the beach. Yes. Your offerings, Sensei, there was something I want to do. Learn how to swim. Swim? I've never had the opportunity to swim. I know it's a skill that I'm lacking, so I'd like to make up for it and get better. I'll be on standby all morning tomorrow according to the schedule that Ako gave me, so... How about it, Sensei? Could you give me the swimming lessons tomorrow morning? What the heck is with the hearts? Yes, I'd be glad to. Good. I'll see you then. She is a cutie patootie, isn't she? She's adorable. And that's the long and short of it. Hey, Ako, you alright?
My heart is touched! I can't believe the head prefect of all people would request swimming lessons! This can only mean she's finally accepted that she's on summer vacation!
I have to admit, that does seem out of character, even if she only sees swimming as a skill.
I'm so impressed that you managed to make yourself rather useful, Sensei! The plan is coming along smoothly thanks to everyone's hard work. So, let's not just stand around and do nothing. We have a goal for tomorrow, and that means we have to prepare ourselves. We'll stop at nothing to ensure that the president has peaceful swimming lessons. We can't let anything interrupt her, am I clear? Even if it means sacrificing our own bodies to the watery depths. Prepare to put your lives on the line once more tomorrow. Dismissed!
Well. Welp. It looks like the battle was just... Because this is... The earlier stuff seems to like to put battle in every single thing. Whereas the more recent events that I've noticed have story chapters that don't need to have battle. They just have the story, and then there's a couple ones where the battle happens that there is actual battle in there. So it might be just something that goes along with everything. Uh-oh. Why is this chapter called There's More? Nest 1-2, can you read me? All teams, please respond.
Alpha team standing by. Beta team in position. Gamma team in position, awaiting orders.
All teams are green then. How are our field agents? This is codename S. I'm in the area now. S-H-Y? Iori? What's Iori's last name? Chiromi, so that makes sense with the S, and I believe Chinatsu is probably starting with an H. Wait, is Chinat? Oh yeah, there you go, Hinomiya. So yeah, okay. Makes sense, please carry on.
I read you loud and clear. I'll go over the plan once more. Our summer camp is scheduled to end at 4 p.m. today, which means at which time we'll head directly home. The only item officially on the president's schedule is shooting training in the afternoon. However, she decided to use her free time this morning to schedule swimming lessons with Sensei. In other words, the president finally considers this a vacation.
I'm not 100% on that one. I think possibly it's still not. Considering, but you know, we'll do what we can.
Our mission hasn't changed. We're to see that the president has the most relaxing and enjoyable vacation possible. Specifically, we're going to remove any dangerous elements surrounding the beach and secure the area. That way, nothing will stand between the head prefect and her relaxing vacation.
And we're resorting to violence for that? It could be worse. At least there aren't crowds gathering like yesterday.
Enough talk! Remember that you have the most important role in this, Sensei.
Right. I've got it covered.
Teaching the president to swim is a great responsibility. In fact, I feel somewhat offended. Why did you have to pick you over me? Curse me holding such a time-demanding position. But if it's what the head prefect wants, then I will endure the pain. I leave her to you, Sensei. However, I will not accept any failures. You will teach her properly. Am I understood?
Yes, ma'am. Ako's like a woman possessed. Change the subject, but am I the only one not surprised that the president doesn't know how to swim? We're talking about someone who literally does any task she's given. I think it's a testament to just how much time she spends working and not experiencing anything else.
I said enough with the chatter. Now is the time to focus on the mission. The president has just finished getting ready and has left the room. To your places, everyone.
Beach, all clear. Surrounding area is secured. Things are now in your hands, Sensei. Alright, I've got this. I'm sure everything will be fine. There's no way you will run into as many problems as yesterday. Have you learned nothing, Iori? I said the same thing yesterday. Come on, whoever heard of lightning striking the same place 3 times? Oh.
This can't be. Why now of all times?
What's going on, Ako? Senior Administrator? Can tell from the Intelligence Committee. The Fubar Beach Thugs and Splashy Helmet Gangsters are gathering in the neighborhood behind the hotel. Estimated size larger than 2 battalions. Why are these two get together all of a sudden? We just received transmission from the 2 groups. I'll connect you now. Wonder why we're working together? I'll bet you are. We forged a temporary alliance. All because we came across some valuable information. Wanna know what we found out? We already know what it is. The head prefect is out of commission. That changes everything. The prefect means nothing without its leader. You're just a bunch of sheep without a shepherd. We're gonna destroy you for getting in the way of our battle yesterday. This is a declaration of war. You'll regret messing with us.
What? How dare they? Don't they know they're just extras?
Aqua's gone off the deep end. It was tough enough taking on each side at once. How are we gonna stop them if they team up?
I don't care how hard it is. We're going to stop them, and that's all there is to it.
We don't have the manpower for this. Shouldn't we inform the head
Negative! The president just came to accept her vacation. We can't possibly ruin it for her now.
Can't we at least call for backup from the forces back at campus?
Too risky. The president would notice. We must make do with what we have on hand.
That's close to impossible at this point.
I don't care. Then make the impossible possible. There's no other choice. Time is still on our side, fortunately. We merely have to think of a strategy before the enemies get into position. Senior Administrator, a small group of hostiles is approaching the hotel. What? Who is it? They seem to be carrying sacks with unidentified contents. It's hard to tell from the naked eye from this distance, but the contents seem to be cylindrical in nature with bumpy surfaces. They could be modified pineapple grenades. Where did they get their hands on such contraband? Wait, no, confirming visual. The contraband is corn. Huh?
It's festival time! Come get your delicious roasted corn! We also have boiled! Now it feels like a festival. Soy sauce and butter are good too, but nothing goes on corn like strawberry jam, am I right? Stop eating! Get back to selling! You better not put any strawberry jam on the customer's corn! My, things are much more lively today. It's just as we thought. The taste of roasted corn is also affected by the size of the crown of which it's eaten. Now then, here's to a rollicking festival. May gourmands lie beyond. I know gourmand. Now, how do you pronounce that thing with the SIE? Gourmand.
Gurman dies.
Is it supposed to be with a Z or an S?
Gurman dies.
I think it's supposed to be a Z. Possibly.
Gourmandise.
Uh-oh. That pronunciation, though.
Gourmandise.
May gourmandise lie beyond. Gourmandise nuts! Sorry, I had to when I heard the pronunciation being gourmandise as opposed to gourmandise. I had to say it before somebody in chat decided to do that to me. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm all for doing things with a bang.
There are no words. One more thing to report. There's another force gathering in the slums. How can there be more? Haven't all the factions already shown up at this point? No, it's someone completely different. I'll put it up on the screen now.
It's Megu! Where a hot spring can be found, so can we! The Hot Springs Department?
The Hot Springs Department?
The president heard there's a submarine volcano at in the waters over there. He has some big plans for the hot spring using deep sea water or something. Not that I get the details or anything. I'll be right over to start the demolition. We're gonna burn the forest, knock down buildings, and boil the ocean! That's the true spirit of developmentalism. Oh, but don't worry, we'll hook you up with free tickets with the hot spring when it's all done. That's the long and short of it. We'll see you in a moment! Roughly 200 of their members are gathering. They're heavily equipped with bulldozers, excavators, and even tanks! More forces are gathering in the slums as well. The remaining fighters from the Pooh Bar Beach Thugs and Splashing Helmet Gang are moving. That's not all. In addition to the students, automata, tanks, and choppers... have visually been confirmed. What? Even the delinquents from other regions are gathering for some reason. I believe they act as spectators. Yes, but now they're engaging in combat with the best viewing locations. And the Gourmand Research Society has set up a corn stall in the middle of the main road. The Hot Springs Department is approaching with their heavy machinery. Now they're engaging in Gourmand Research Society for combat for some reason. Confirming the thugs engagers. Yeah, no, this is getting insane. What the frick? What should we do, Senior Administrator? Senior Administrator Akko, please give us your orders.
I don't know what to do! How am I supposed to handle all of this by myself? It's one thing after another. We stomp out one fire and two more take its place.
Akko, you need to calm down.
Am I supposed to calm down?
We need to devise a strategy.
Strategy? What strategy? It's impossible! I thought this was supposed to be the most quiet beach in all of Gehenna. It's more like the raging fires of Gehenna. It's too hot! Too hot!
So we've gone from the frying pan to the fire, have we?
Yes! Head Prefect, you understand! Sitting around feeling sorry for ourselves isn't going to resolve this situation. If only we could counter. Each faction is large, but their alliance is completely makeshift. They have no central chain of command. That's their weakness. They'll become completely disorganized if we manage to break through their line of defense.
Agreed. Imagine concentric circles approaching us with the hotel at its center. All it takes is one broken formation for us to advance.
Masterfully done, Head Prefect! You came up with that so easily! Now we just have to carry out the operation without ruining your... vacation. Head Prefect!
How long have you been standing there, Hina? Oh, right, this is the time when we were supposed to meet on the beach. Ako?
Yes?
I'll ask what happened to our training later. Everyone get ready for battle. Let's finish this quickly. Roger! Yes! Now having Hina and my team makes the most amount of sense. Now, technically, I should have had Iori in the front before now, and Hina's now in the front. But let's do it the other way around. For funsies! For funsies! Yay, nay? I don't know. Let's see what's up. Oh no, they stunned Tsurugi right as I was about to use her. She got stunned again right then and there! Those... I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And I feel so bad for me. Always getting that short end of the stick with the animals. Alright, let's get back to this. As you can see, we got the battle just now, or the battle end. Are we gonna go back to story, or are we gonna hop back out? That's what I thought.
合宿のスケジュールはちゃんと確認した？
What's the head prefect doing here? You said she was out of commission. Stop thinking, shoot, we still outnumber him. Mow him down. Are you stupid? We're no match for the head prefect. Mentioning assault. Yeah, imagine the fact that all it takes is Hina joining the fray for them to go, oh, now we've lost. We could have had them, but then they add one person and now we've lost. That's how powerful Hina is.
砂のお城みたいに跡形もなく壊してやる。場所を移動する。実験記録001。観察開始っす。好きにしてください。
They keep stunning Tsurugi.
この海の風紀も私が守らないと。
Poor Tsurugi getting stunned every 2 seconds.
次の場所へ行こう。
Keep getting stunned every 2 to 5 seconds. It feels like, anyway.
いらっしゃい先生。見ての通り、夏合宿の準備は完璧。何でも言って。
Two more chapters and then we can go back to the story. The main story, anyway. Technically, these are story. They're just a story of a different variety. I wonder when this took place. Before or after Volume 3, Chapter 3? I would think after.
砂のお城みたいに跡形もなく壊してやる。
Right when I had it, you freaking get stunned.
そら。せっかくの休憩時間が違反者には罰を。呼吸もかな。よし。観察開始。
I was trying to think about who to shoot. Nice. Prefect team defends the beach part 2. She took out the heavy tank all by herself? Everyone retreat. This isn't how things were supposed to go down. Our hot springs. Our deep underwater hot springs. I forgot what kind of voice I decided to give Megu. No, not the corn. All that's gonna be left is popcorn at this rate. Our corn selling days are over if the head prefect is gonna get involved. It seems like it. Our research will have to end here for today. Sounds good. Let's withdraw, everyone. Why do you sound like you're having fun? We gotta get out of here. It's already over. The president's power is otherworldly. Reporting the Fubar Beach Slugs and the Splashy Helmet Gang have also been defeated. A few managed to flee, but we're in the pursuit of them now. They should be caught shortly. Nice as a verdict. Well done, President Sodasaki. There was nothing. Good work, Yuri. Yunatsu. President. Let's return to the hotel, shall we? Oh, and we're going to have a reflection meeting once we've all gathered. Everyone will participate. Ah, yes. Especially you, Ako. Yes, ma'am. Hina's scary. He's scary. Super duper scary.
いらっしゃい先生。見ての通り、夏合宿の準備は完璧。
I don't know if you noticed that we're gonna get another swimsuit girl. I thought I was gonna get 3 yesterday, but I wasn't. I only got 2. But luckily, third one is just a matter of completing this story.
みたいに跡形もなく壊してやる。見えてる。
Yeah, obviously this is just useless. Let's do something in the meanwhile. For an event thing. I mean, I kind of know why they keep stunning her, but she's in the front, so she's a real good target to hit. Kablooey. Is she my 80th student? That's interesting. And so Hina had successfully quelled the incident that threatened to throw the beach into chaos. Summer boot camp had ended as scheduled and was nearly time to return to Gehenna. Please forgive me, Head Prefect. I merely wanted to resolve the issue before it got out of hand. And yet that's exactly what happened, isn't it? I thought we could handle it on our own. I don't understand why you were trying to keep it from me in the first place. It would have been much easier to resolve if you simply told me. But if we did that, then... If we did that, you wouldn't have been able to enjoy your vacation. Huh? All I wanted was for you to take a well-earned break from work! What's this about a vacation? What are you talking about? Well, the thing is... What Aquaman actually meant was... He told us that you've been very stressed out lately. Stressed? Why would I be stressed? Because the other day you said the coffee I made was exquisite. You would never say such a thing. Coffee? You mean the cup you made while we were discussing cooperating with Chalet? I think there's been a misunderstanding, Akko. Huh? I didn't call the coffee exquisite because I was stressed. Rather, it was because I was in a good mood. Wow, just like eating roasted corn on the beach. Does working with Chalet always make coffee taste better? That's it. I didn't mean it like that. God, I love that face. It's so cute. What I meant to say was... never mind. It's unimportant. Back to the matter at hand. I understand you meant well, but there must have been other ways to go about giving me time off. Yes, I apologize. However, it's true that I was able to rest more these past 2 days. That was a new experience for me. However, secondarily, this is another however after a however, which is kind of strange. That is a separate matter entirely from my well-being. I learned I'd much rather have something to keep me busy than sit around doing nothing. Yep, workaholic, total Stockholm Syndrome. Did you say something, Sensei? Nothing. Anyway, this year's summer camp has been a disaster thanks to this mess. Can't imagine the other members received much valuable training. No telling how the Pandemonium Society would react if we returned without any tangible results. I don't believe we have any other choice. The real summer camp training, summer camp will begin starting now. Hold up, Head Prefect! Wouldn't that mean... No one is allowed near the beach from this moment forward. We're to start the grueling summer training schedule I had originally planned. You all had your fun over these past couple days. The real training starts now. And since we're so short on time, we'll be working overnight as well. Even the Pandemonium Society will be impressed with your results once I'm through with you. This has gotta be some sort of sick joke. We're already exhausted, but I don't think she's gonna take no for an answer. Yes, ma'am. Understood. What about you, Sensei? Any objections? No, ma'am. Good answer. You make it up to me later, okay? And so the deceptively short summer I spent with Gehenna Prefect team wasn't over yet. Izumi Swimsuit. Oh cool, I can rank her up to a rank 2 automatically. But not much more than that.
Ah, Sensei. 合宿のスケジュールはちゃんと確認した？今日もこんなに暑いし、水分補給は。
Alright, so let's rank her up real quick. There she is. Okay, I'll leave her there. Ranking her up a little bit more. There is something else I want to do because I had left this off because I saw that she was over here and I wanted to rank up her. Saying that her heartbeat's going high. I wonder if it's heat stroke. Yeah, we'll take a look at this later. Or at least I will. But in the meanwhile, let me gather this. And then we'll head off to do the main story. Alright, Chapter 2. The romance of friendship, courage, and light. The game development department sets their sights on the next Millennium Prize and starts developing a new game. But before long, they are confronted with a sudden crisis, unveiling harsh truths. Will they be able to find their happy ending? Well, I would hope that they do. Then after this, we go to Chapter F. But we're not going to do that tonight for sure. Because even if we finish all of Chapter 2 here, Volume 2, Chapter 2, we're definitely not going to make it all the way to Chapter F. Oh, wow. A delicate super genius beauty has came to see you and you didn't even turn the lights on to greet her. It's very typical of you to be so inhospitable to guests. You're always in this dark place with only a computer monitor turned on like this. Your eyes will be worse than they already are, Rio. Our meeting must be kept secret from the outside world. I was just trying to ensure confidentiality. Turn off the lights and leave no traces. I made sure that your visit history isn't in the database. Officially, we never met today. All of this is reasonable to protect confidentiality. Rio, you're always too serious. I expect you to say, don't tell me what to do, you're not my older sister. This is how a super genius and delicate, beautiful flower lightens up the mood. The one thing I hate about Himari is that she's so high on herself. Oh my god. Not that she doesn't deserve it, but please, let someone else prop you up. Don't just keep doing it by yourself. Jeez. What are you saying, Himari? Of course you're not my older sister. Can you be reasonable for once? Right, you've always been like this. The word reasonable, that's your favorite word. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I was just stating the facts. I thought we both agreed that today's meeting was supposed to be confidential. Well, if you're concerned about people's eyes, we could have met somewhere else. Somewhere else. Yes. For example, a secret place built by someone. Like a safe house. Or something. That's enough. Let's get to the point. Not interested in small talk? Sure, I don't care. Then let's check to see if we're on the same page. The commotion caused by the Millennium students regarding the mirror, that was something we plotted together. Yes, I prepared the mirror as a means and you provided the crisis under CNC. It was a rare case where we worked together for the same purpose. Right. All to uncover the identity of Alice. A lot of time has passed since then. Do we have the analysis results? Of course we do. The true identity of Alice is the artifact worshipped by the nameless priests. A being that only exists in records. The princess of the nameless gods. It seems our analysis is in agreement. That means the essence of her existence is, yes, Alice is a weapon that will destroy the world. An adorable underclassman. Huh? What are you saying, Himari? I was gonna ask what nonsense you were spouting, Rio. I see. Then our alliance ends here. Yes. To clarify, it was a truce, not an alliance. Oh. Are these the toys you've been working hard to make recently? You really think I could just let you go now? Well, I knew you were gonna say that. What? You hacked my office? Oh, did you really think the rooms of Big Sis were invincible? Amas, don't let Himari escape. I'm sorry, and nothing is impossible for me, the delicate beauty. All of the Amas stopped working at once. She hacked it when I was distracted by the lights going out. Oh, I have to do something. First, restore the controls of the drones. Huh? Why is the lighting system not responding? Oh! Did Himari... Ready escape? Really is the president of Veritas. This is why I wanted you on my side. It's a shame we couldn't keep our alliance. Didn't want to go down this route. Not reasonable. But you didn't hesitate for even a moment when you realized I wasn't on your side. It's been a long time since we last met, but you haven't changed a bit, Rio. Well, this isn't gonna work on a super genius delicate beauty like me. And let's see, before Rio, I should... Huh? Oh, who are you? Aren't you the rumored 5th member of CNC? Yeah, it was basically like a half year to a year before Toki actually showed up. There was actually, according to what I've looked up, there was theories that that she was already seen, that one of the other characters was the 5th member of CNC, but turned out not to be true. It was a rare occasion where there was no work at Chalet, and I had some free time. I received a request from the game development department to participate in a club activity. I didn't get any details on the activity itself. Get ready, Sensei! This is my super secret ultimate move! Momoi Splash! Before I knew what was happening, I was playing a fighting game of Momoi. Momoi's secret ultimate move! There are no blind spots in my cruel combo attack. I'm not gonna stop until HP reaches 0. Yeah! Memoria loses. Memoria loses. Then Senshi wins! How come my combo attack didn't hit anything? You just press buttons while you're thinking, without thinking when you're in a hurry. I think that one's better than the second one. What? Did Sensei already figure out my attack patterns? I thought Sensei was a total beginner who never played this game before. Hey, don't rub it in, Midori! Midori? That one doesn't count! One more! Let's do one more round, Sensei! I swear I'm gonna show you my secret combo! You said that after each of the each of the last 8 rounds, Momoe. Huh? Well, we've already played 8 rounds. Yeah, that's enough. Sensei's too nice to say no to you. But I can't let it land on a loss! Hurts my pride as a gamer! This nonsense again. So it's okay for Sensei to end on a loss? Everything revolves around you? What? Oh, I didn't really think of that. It's okay. Oh, Sensei, you shouldn't let her get away with these things all the time. The only thing on your mind is the game. I hope you didn't forget the actual purpose of today's club activities. That's right! Right? Oh, no, Midori, I remember, of course! Yeah, I swear! Come to think of it, I still don't know why I'm here. Don't tell me you brought Sensei here without explaining. Hey! I was planning on explaining it right now, duh! The purpose of today's club activity is to begin brainstorming ideas for our next big video game. The next video game? Yes, we at the game development department think it's time to pursue a new endeavor. Right! When we heard you had some free time, which almost never happens, we had to have you here. I've been less busy lately for sure, and, you know, probably can't come around more often. Well, we all know how busy you are. We appreciate you coming out. Anyway, we'd like to hear your opinions on the next project. You might have some incredible fresh ideas to contribute. That's what we were all thinking, and that's why we asked you to be here. Oh, okay. That's kind of a lot of pressure. Wait. How come we've only been playing this fighting game then? Oh, that was her idea. It was market research, okay? Research! Just sitting around struggling to come up with ideas doesn't guarantee good results. So we thought we could play a couple popular games and analyze them to get our juices flowing. That does make sense. Right? Especially the game I played with Sensei. The Fist of Cassiopeia! Oopalapa Great Battle! Oopa Loopa. Did they just not translate axolotl? And I just realized Oopa Doopa. Oopa Doopa is what Japanese call axolotls. That's kind of fascinating. It's one of the most popular and controversial titles in the fighting game world. There's a lot to learn from this game. We can keep digging into it thoroughly and analyze it. I'm sure we'll come up with some great ideas for our next project. Our next project is basically a therapeutic dungeon. Wait. What? I forgot. So, our next project is basically a therapeutic dungeon strategy RPG where you take on quests, go fishing, farm, and develop your characters. Huh? Wait, what do fighting games have to do with that? What kind of question is that, Sensei? I know the connection between a dungeon strategy RPG and fighting games isn't immediately obvious, but... Well, you can't judge a book by its cover. To win the next Millennium Prize, we have to take risks that no one has ever even fathomed. In short, forget the stereotypes, overcome your prejudices, and reach for new horizons! We were thinking that combining elements from the two seemingly unrelated genres might bring about a fresh and interesting game. Midori, I was getting to that part! You were taking too long to explain, so I just did it for you. You're so mean! Well, it is nice that everyone's putting their all for your club activities. Really? Well, of course. Right. Momoi and I, Yuzu and Alice. You promised to totally rule the Millennium Prize next time. Yes, that's our quest right now. Momoi, Midori, Sensei, it's an emergency! Hi, Alice. What's going on? Huh? What's wrong all of a sudden, Alice? Yuzu has finally entered the challenge to win 10 online battles in a row. Really? No way! What? 10 wins in a row? Yuzu Queen wins. Yuzu Queen wins. Yuzu Queen wins. Alright, I have to do it like an announcer. Wow. That was so cool, Yuzu! Yuzu, you're always so amazing. I was impressed too. You're a legendary hero, Yuzu Queen. What? Huh? Yuzu. Amazing, that was the perfect victory. Right? Perfect, Yuzu. You're in Yuzu Queen mode. Wait, Yuzu Queen mode? Yuzu Queen mode is like a buff that's activated when Yuzu is in a high intensity situation. It's a state that makes you feel bolder and more confident than usual, where the brain works at 150% faster than normal and visual detection increases by 280%. You just made that up. I know it too. Yuzu is very strong in that state. I would love to have the skill like Yuzu Queen mode. Incredible. Yuzu Queen mode. Sensei! That's not... Oh, it really isn't anything special. Watching Yuzu's achievements, I'm inspired to take action. It's my turn next. While everyone was watching Alice's fighting game challenge... While everyone was watching, Alice's fighting game challenge began. I'll become a fighting game hero like Momoi, Midori, Yuzu, and Sensei. Momoi is more like a trash mob monster. Hey, just because it's true doesn't mean you should say it. Alice, good luck. Yes, I'll do my best. Challenger for the next battle. Oh, the challenger appeared. I'll show off the skills I obtained by training with Momoi. Yep. Yeah. Yep. The opponent touched all the attack. Not yet. This is only the beginning. I got this. What was that? When Alice hit the enemy, did her own character's HP go down? I can do this. Oh. Now the enemy disappeared. Huh? The opponent ambushed Alice. Sorry, it's a little bit lower. The opponent ambushed Alice from behind. What do I do? Attack! The attack went right through the enemy? What the heck? It's because they're invisible. Whoa! Now they're turning into a giant. They're covering the whole screen. Why isn't the hitbox registering? I can't beat this player. I'd have to agree with that assessment. What the heck? They have to be cheating! Right? Oh, cheaters are the worst. They're not even enjoying the game. Challenge it for the next battle. They're challenging us again? Oh, shameless. That's a dirty cheater. What should I do? If the player keeps cheating, he might not be able to win. Just deny the request. We have no reason to play with a cheater. I'm sorry, Alice. Sometimes games just aren't fair. It's not like there's no way to win. Yuzu. Let me take this from here. I'll enter with my account. UZ Queen, UZ Queen, UZ Queen, UZ Queen, let's go! 3, 2, 1, battle start! See? They're using the invisibility cheat again! Don't worry. Look! The character might be invisible, but you can still see their shadow. I can track the shadow and react that way. Amazing! I had no clue! Your attack did land, but it didn't deal any damage. They used the invincibility cheat again. It's not invincibility. They're changing where their hitbox is on their avatar. I could counter it with a skill that deals damage ignoring the hitbox. My character's taunt skill has a gimmick that forcibly deals 10 times damage if not interrupted. Momoy! Midori! Did you see that? She's crazy! You did it! You hurt them! Oh, they're coming with their full force now. I can guard against it. I just have to keep an eye on the attack frames. There's a split moment after the enemy attacks where they're vulnerable. Now, jump backwards and hit them hard. No way! Their character is stunned! Now, if I use this attack and they're unable to take advantage... if they're unable to take advantage of the delay in my character's movement, they can't get near us. I don't think they can figure out how to counter this. I'll break down their cheats one by one, and I can beat them. UZ Queen wins! See? I told you we weren't out of options. I told you we weren't out of options. That's my UZ Queen! Amazing! I mean, there's no words to describe how amazing that was, Yuzu! Yes, I was holding my breath the whole time. Wow. Even if the enemy is cheating, there's some smart strategies you can use within the game to counter them. Yes. It's a dirty way of playing, though. I prefer not to use it.
It's not the way the game is meant to be played. But if the other player decides to cheat, all gloves are off. That's part of the game too. I understand. The tricks are part of the gameplay too. Yes, exactly right. Although, I'm sure they could find cheats to counter the methods we use. But in that case, I'll just have to find new tactics. Yep, that's what gaming is.
That's incredible, Yuzu.
Oh, even Sensei complimented me. It's not a big deal. Yes, it is! You felt so good when you won! This experience was a great way to start brainstorming. Shall we start the design meeting then? Huh? The design meeting? What are you talking about? Momoi! Right, I remember. Of course, we're gonna have a meeting, yeah.
And the daily life at the game development department continued as usual. I'm actually curious how my Yuzu queen sounds. Yuzu. I'm putting it like really high up, and I'm actually surprised I'm able to hit anything close to what I'm hearing in my own head. I'm not even sure if it sounds all that good, so you guys gotta let me know. Alice goes on an adventure. Got one more hour to go, so let's hit it, right? After that, I started brainstorming with the members of the game development department about ideas for a new game. As I said before, we're going to we're going with an innovative brand new idea for our next project. A therapeutic dungeon strategy RPG where you accept quests, go fishing, farm, and develop your character. For this genre, the most important thing is, of course, the dungeons. Yes. Depending on how the dungeons are structured, the game's content can be changed in so many different ways. You can make the dungeons with specific settings, or maybe mix it up with some roguelike elements. I prefer roguelike. If I have to be honest, I don't really like roguelike games because it's so frustrating to not be able to self-improve. That's why I like Metroid games, that's why I like RPGs. That's usually why I don't like platformers, because the only improvement is myself, and now I've made myself feel bad. Wow. Alright, what do you enjoy about roguelike games, Alice?
They're very exciting. Every time the structure of the dungeon changes, I'm anticipating what kind of monsters I'll see, or what new rare equipment I'll get.
I guess that is a good point, because from my point of view, whenever I play a roguelike game, I get kind of bombed. Like, I just get absolutely smacked. Because it's just like... Because... I guess here's the biggest thing about roguelike games. If you don't understand the mechanics to a T, you get kind of just... stomped. Entirely. Just beginning to end dead. And granted, that means that you have to go and improve yourself. And I know a lot of I've actually watched a lot of people online that like to improve their own gameplay. And unfortunately, I'm not. It's funny, I'm not that way, nor am I a person who likes to grind either. Can I even call myself a gamer? I don't improve my gameplay and I don't like to just grind up. What am I? Sad. In the roguelike game that everyone made together last time, we designed a unique item named after you. You did? Yes. It is called Sensei's Praise Sticker. I was overjoyed whenever I got that item in the game. My character became very strong just by obtaining it. Really? It's an honor to be featured in a game. We were just trying to add a little spice to the game. We wanted to make the game more, a little more extreme, you know? Huh? What's she getting at? Where's the start with EX? Let's find out. Hold on. Adjectives that start with EX. Exact? No. Extracting, exalted, exalting. Hold on. Let's put this over here. It was just X, right? EX? She didn't put anything else? Yeah, okay. Exact, exasperate, examine. Examine is not an adjective. Examining is a verb, by the way. Examinable is an adjective at the very least. But exaltate, another verb. Okay, I'll stop reading them just because there's too many. Exangulus? What the heck is exangulus? Never heard that word before. Like the two things I could think of. She said she ended up on extreme. But I was also thinking exciting. But why would she change from saying exciting to extreme? Interesting. There's nothing else here, I suppose. Yeah, I don't see anything. Dang, I wish I knew what she said there in Japanese. Oh, okay, so she was just stuttering. Maybe she just didn't know how to say the word in particular. So this is an opposite. Can I get a -1 on the count of clairvoyance? Because I was trying to guess something that was... that she just didn't want to say, but... it's more like she couldn't say the correct word. Are you nervous? I think you mean exciting. I'd like to see more sensei items in the next game. what if I were a party member instead of that, rather than an item? That's a good idea! Anyway, if we're gonna make a roguelike dungeon, what should they look like? Underground ruins? That's the most basic form when it comes to dungeons. Isn't that too predictable? This game needs to be groundbreaking, unique, and amazing! What if we did something like climbing a tower? You could have the difficulty increase with each floor while you're climbing. That sounds familiar to something we're going to be playing next month. Unless they've changed it, you know, drastically from the last version we've played. That's boring! Stairs are too safe! I'm sorry, but every single person that's ever fallen down a flight of stairs would beg to disagree with that. You sure talk big, but I don't hear you giving out any ideas. Rather than underground ruins or a tower, climbing stairs... An elevator! How about an elevator? Like taking an elevator into some underground ruins. I played a game like that before. You are a spy who travels through the floors in an apartment elevator and defeats enemies. Oh, right. It's a pretty popular retro game. That doesn't exactly have the groundbreaking factor you were talking about. Well, I'm not done. You're right, it is lacking. There's no surprise element. What do you mean? In this era, games need a flashy visuals and a mind-bending twist. No, they don't. So instead of going down to some underground ruins, you go up in a tower in an elevator. A tower? Not only that, you keep going up. And when you reach the rooftop, there's a huge explosion! A huge spectacle! Wait, so how do you clear the dungeon? Let's just focus on the flashy visuals first. You say that every time! What? What do you mean, Midori? I've heard you say this before. To express the awesomeness of a dungeon, you need to create a lot of cool art. We need to create a lot of cool art. Monsters, dungeon traps, etc. Because of you, we spent all day drawing inside of a dark dungeon. Well... I remember that. I drew lots of different things that day too. Sensei, can I show you what I drew? This is what I'm most proud of. The Sensei Guardian. The strongest guard in the dungeon. I named it after you because you always guide us. I'm a little scared for some reason. See? Everyone did it by choice. It wasn't necessary for the process. I don't have a problem with making video game art, but we worked on so hard on it, and for what? We didn't actually use any of those assets in-game! We didn't have a plan, so we wasted so much time. We should be a little more realistic. That's close-minded. We're gonna redefine the very definition of video games. We have to overcome those kinds of limitations to do that. I don't know, guys. Suddenly I have a feeling like they're sisters that are kind of at each other's throats forevermore. You guys, please calm down. Ugh, you're right. Arguing won't help. What do you think, Sensei? Yes, we need your opinion, Sensei. What do you think we should do? That wasn't supposed to be my role here. It should be as flashy as possible, but we have to do what's realistic. Right, Sensei? This is gonna be bad no matter which side I choose. Wait, everyone stop. You're putting Sensei in a very uncomfortable position. I'm sorry. A never-ending argument like this won't help anyone. Yes, I think we should decide using a method that's been passed down for generations in game development department. Indeed, Yuzu. That's it. A method that's been passed down for generations?
Yes. Well, you see, more often than not, there are times where we can't come to an agreement.
I guess that happens pretty frequently.
When we don't agree with each other's positions, we have a special fight and the loser follows the winner's opinion.
That's a pretty drastic method.
Fine. If Yuzu says so, I accept the challenge. Midori, I'm not gonna take it easy on you. That's what I was gonna say.
But what are you planning to do? I understand what you guys are saying, but you really shouldn't fight.
The only option is fruit jellies.
Oh. You meant you're gonna fight with a game.
Yes, we're the game development department after all. All right, don't be a chicken, Midori. Likewise.
I assume fruit jellies is supposed to be like Puyo Puyo? The two began their intense match with each other.
Momoi and Midori are playing the game now. Then what should I do? Alice, how about you come up with new ideas? On an adventure with Sensei, might find some inspiration.
President of the game development department is so mature.
Oh, I didn't mean to sound like... I just thought... I understand. It's a quest to help advance my character. Yes, I will do as you say, Yuzu. Bum ba bum! Quest accepted! Sensei, we will go on an adventure to collect ideas.
This is so freaking cute!
Boy.
We began by exploring the Millennium Campus.
Bum ba bum! Alice and Sensei are out on the town. From now on, Apprentice Hero Alice and Sensei's adventure begins.
Huh? You're starting out as an apprentice hero.
Yes, you and I are both level 1 apprentice heroes. When I began the adventure last time, I started as a legendary hero. But then, Momoi...
What did Momoi say?
He said you cannot start an adventure as a legendary hero because at level 1 you are only killing snails and slimes. So I said, then we should place legendary dragons around the starting town. But Midori and Yuzu said that's not how game progression is done. It is very hard to sell that kind of game, they said. We have to make sure not to make that mistake, because only a very small number of players would like such a game.
That's a very mature thing to say.
I did not understand all of it, but I think that since we are beginning a brand new adventure, we should start from level 1. We will catch monsters one by one and solve quests. Then we can level up and become legendary heroes, Sensei.
Quest accepted.
Yes, but I would like to voice a concern about this adventure. What steps do we need to take in order to clear Yuzu's quest?
Well, we should begin by taking one step forward.
What does that mean?
You said before, the hero's adventure starts with going forward.
Yes, battling, leveling up, clearing quests. It all begins with moving forward. You have excellent knowledge befitting of a member of a hero's party, Sensei.
I learned it all from you, Alice.
Okay, Sensei, let us go forward.
And thus, my epic adventure with Alice began. Guided by Alice 1. We'll probably finish at like 7 or 8. There's a particular, basically inciting incident that I think we'll stop at, and we'll save it for next week. That's what I believe. I believe. Alice and I continued moving forward for some time. I still don't have an Alice at all. I'm Sag. One, two, 1, 2.
Oh,
Huh? Is there something wrong, Alice?
1, 2, 1, 2. Sensei, I hear a strange sound coming from somewhere. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah. What is that sound?
That sound must be... Oh, I just realized. This is the foreshadowing of a special event that occurs occasionally on the Millennium School campus. It's the Millennium Random Encounter event.
Huh? Random encounter? Foreshadowing?
Yes, it's a field event you frequently encounter during an adventure. You never know what we will encounter, so do not let your guard sound, Sensei. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
What kind of event is this? There she is! I really wish Sumire would wear those glasses more often. She looks so kick-ass with that. Don't get me wrong, she looks good with the glasses up too, but glasses down. Dang, she looks snazzy. Let's go.
I didn't expect to see you two here.
I said up, but I guess they're down. Never mind. On and off.
How are you? It's a nice day for a workout.
Sumire? Hi.
An encounter with Sumire. Sumire, are you on an exercise adventure as usual?
An exercise adventure.
Yes, I had some free time, so I was jogging around here.
Are you doing some adventure exercise today too? Now it's adventure exercise!
Yes, Sensei and I are apprentice hero adventure.
You're working with trainer on your adventure.
Good job. You're very hard at work. I see you doing your adventure exercise every day. Yes, I must complete my adventures consistently and with all my effort. My level could drop if I miss even one day.
Gosh, why was that a thing?
Momoe says missing daily quests is a sin. Yes, exercise and training must be consistent. It also is beneficial for trainer who needs exercise more.
I'm being called out, guys. Why am I being called out? Oh, so, do you guys meet up often?
Yes, Sumire is one of the main encounter figures on the Millennium event. I run into Alice often when I'm working out on campus. It's become something of a habit. Sumire is my party member on the exercise adventures. Yes, like she said, Alice is my workout buddy.
I've been wondering, what is this exercise adventure?
It's a kind of adventure. Sumire runs around campus to increase her strength, agility, and endurance stats. Yes, it's enjoyable to strengthen my body while working out. She is raising her main stats so she can level up. Every day she runs around the campus to achieve her desired level. It is a great hero adventure.
It's just my daily routine, Alice. You're giving me too much credit. I see. This conversation's kind of confusing.
Anyway, now that I see you're working with trainer, I'm even more motivated to work hard, Alice. Yes, me too. I will go on more adventures and encounter many events if I can keep up with you, Sumire. Then let's start with jogging 20 kilometers. Now, if you'll excuse me, Alice and trainer.
Oh, good luck.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I will do my best too. Sensei, let us go to the next quest.
Okay. I kept following Alice, and eventually we arrived at the outskirts of the Millennium School. The radius of your adventures is wider than I thought, Alice. I never expected to leave campus.
Yes, you cannot have boundaries when you adventure. If you go further from your home base, you will encounter new events that you've never seen before.
Events you've never seen before.
Oh, Master and Alice. Yay, hello both of you.
This really is something I haven't seen before. Huh? Sensei? What's wrong?
Yeah, tell us, Sensei.
I mean, it's just that you guys are wearing something unusual.
I have not seen you with this armor before. What is it for? Oh, I believe I know. You must have changed your job from maid to student.
Well, technically this is just a regular student uniform.
I know much about students. Momoy said girl students are very tough. They are even brave and strong enough to eat a whole tub of ice cream before going to bed.
Alice, stop listening to Momoy, please. I mean, I think that's just a vice.
Alice, you're sharp. Right, we've changed our job and we're working on a secret quest. This is the uniform for the job.
A secret quest.
Yes, President Rio said she was worried about the situation in Gehenna these days. She asked us to infiltrate and investigate strange goings-on in Gehenna. Soon, wait. That's why I'm wearing this uniform and looking for Gehenna students passing by. So I can talk to them when I see them. Amazing, Azuna. You are venturing to complete your quest as well. You're just like me. Really? Yay! We're the same piece, Alice.
Wait, Azuna, Akane said this is a secret operation.
Oh, right. Alice and Master, don't tell anyone what I just said, okay?
I figured as much. Well, hopefully it'll be fine since it's Sensei and Alice.
Yes, I shall take your secret to the grave. I know that leaking secret information could cause you to become cursed. Yes, Alice, you're always so enthusiastic.
Still, it's quite surprising seeing you guys in school uniforms. We're still students, Sensei. Not necessarily strange for us to wear a uniform. Like Asuna said, this outfit is like the infiltration armor. I was just instructed to bring a school uniform, so... You see... Oh. Yes. Sure. Please don't look at me like that, Sensei. It's kind of embarrassing. Oh, sorry. That was rude of me. I'm just not used to seeing you in your uniform. It looks great on you, though.
Thank you, Sensei. What are you two doing out here? Sensei and I are on an adventure. Ooh, an adventure. That sounds fun. Me too, me too.
We're on a mission right now, Asuna.
Yes, I am always happy to have new party members. As the number of party members increases, available strategies and tactics also increase. Bum. Asuna and Karin have joined the party. May come on our next adventure. Wow, I joined a party.
I got included in this.
Yes.
Well, thank you. Anyways, we don't have much time to be sitting around. We'll have to get going now, Alice, Sensei. Alright, good luck on your mission.
Yay! Okay, Master, thanks!
I guess this isn't a secret operation anymore. Oh, Alice, I think Neru was looking for you.
Huh? The little maid wants to see me.
She has business with you, I believe. Please be nice when you see her. I think she really likes you.
Okay. Bye-bye! Oh, look, a Gehenna student over there.
these two have not shown up as students, and I want the one on the right so badly. He was part of the loading screen and everything, and I was so excited to possibly get her, and she's not in the list. Gosh, dang it. When is she gonna come in? She's not even in the Japanese list. Huh? Who are you? What do you want from us? We're students preparing to transfer to Gehenna. And now we have a question before we transfer. Huh? You want to know who leads the Pandemonium Society now? Do you know? Do you know? I don't know. I always thought it was Ibuki. Makoto, who's that? Huh. This mission gonna end well.
Sensei, we do not have time. Neru could appear at any moment. Now's the time to retreat.
Okay, lead the way, Alice. Guided by Alice 2. My adventure with Alice continued.
This is the location of our next event. I can sense the presence of new items here. Let's explore, Sensei.
Oh, it's Alice.
What's up? How are you doing today? I am doing hero training. Today is a special apprentice hero edition.
I don't know what the difference is, but that's cool. Who's the adult with you, though?
That is Sensei, mascot hero of the party.
Yeah, I'm Sensei from Chalet.
You're that Chalet, Sensei. It's my first time seeing you in person. I can understand why you're the mascot.
You can.
Anyway, Alice, good luck on your adventure. Thank you. My energy has been refilled thanks to your support.
Alice received support from many different students as we walked around the Millennium campus. Huh? Is that Alice over there? Alice, hi! Are you working on a quest or something?
Yes, today I'm an adventure for a quest I received from Yuzu.
That's cool.
Then while you're at it, can you take this to the lecture hall in the next building? Is this a side quest?
Yes, if you take it there, I'll give you this Mont Blanc from the dessert shop in Trinity as reward.
Seriously, that's all you're gonna give her? I'll give you these chocolate balls I bought from the convenience store too. Okay, quests are my specialty. Let me take care of it.
You receive many sweets and rewards for completing side quests.
Oh, is that who I think it is?
It is. Hello, Sensei. Hi, Alice.
Hey there. Hello, everyone.
Hi, you all. What's the engineering department doing here?
Oh, are you interested in our schedule, Sensei? Okay, I'll explain. Setsume shio.
Because every time she says I'll explain, I could hear that.
The engineering department woke up at 7 a.m. this morning.
Satori relayed the events of the day in length and in great detail.
And that's how we ended up here. A series of extraordinary events, right, Hibiki? Utaha!
What? Oh, yeah. I guess. I think?
I wasn't paying attention. In short, we came out to get more equipment for the engineering department. Wow, you are crafting new weapons every day. That makes sense. You are the great blacksmith of steel who forged the Sword of Light. I admire you so much.
Weapons? I don't quite understand, but thank you.
A blacksmith? That's such an antiquated term that only Alice can pull off.
Well, in a way, it's not the wrong idea. Alice's weapon is the ambitious project created by the engineering department.
By the way, Alice, how's the railgun? I mean, how's the Sword of Light working out for you? Yes, the Sword of Light is my treasure. It is the symbol of a hero. I shall always cherish it.
It's one of her most prized possessions now. The problem is that she sometimes destroys ceilings with it. Huh? Is that a problem? It happens all the time in Millennium. Advancement in technology comes at a cost. Right. Wait, no. What are you guys doing over in the engineering department?
Anyway, we're glad you're making good use of it. Please continue to take good care of the Sword of Light. Yes, ma'am.
Alice received heaps of encouragement all throughout the adventure. We continued to forge a path forward, not hesitating for even one moment. And the random encounters happened again and again. I finally found you, kid.
The wild little maid showed up. Huh?
How dare you call me wild little maid? Oh, Neru. What are you doing here, Sensei? It doesn't matter. Since you're both here, why come hang out with me?
Right now? But I'm currently on an adventure.
I don't care. Off we go.
What? I have been captured by the little maid. Is this the end of my adventure? I would at least like to have a cutscene if it's game over.
There you go, talking nonsense again. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't call me the little maid. I should probably have it at a slightly higher pitch, but I think it's better if it's a lower tone. I should probably have it be more raspy though, at least.
Then what should I call you instead?
Neru. Just call me Neru. I'm your upperclassman, you know.
Okay. Understood. Little upperclassman Neru.
Lose the little! Wait. Neru? We're kind of on a hero's adventure. So we're busy. A hero's adventure? Huh? There's something more important than that dumb thing right now. Something more important? You're hopeless. I lost again! I'm so pissed off. What was that skill? Was that some kind of trick? Yuzu's... Yeah, I'm sorry, I read Yuzu and automatically went into going towards Yuzu's voice.
Yuzu says tricks are part of the gameplay.
What? That's so irritating.
What the...
This is what's important. Hey, how you doing, Tired? Nice to see you. Playing games at the arcade? Huh? Of course. I decided to take revenge on this kid today. Last time she might have kicked my butt because she caught me off guard. But it's gonna be different this time. I've been studying combos. I promise I'll avenge myself.
I remember you also said that last Sunday, Neru.
What did you say? You bickered for a while and we're immersed in the game. You guys play this often?
Yes. Neru challenges me like this all the time, so I have no choice but to go along with it.
What are you saying? You make it sound like I beg you to play. Is that not true? No! I just wanted to know what these games and the kid... Oh, sorry. I just wanted to know what the games the kid in the game development department play all the time were about. I play a few rounds with her here and there, that's all.
According to my memory, this is the 15th fight with Neru.
They've simply accumulated over time, that's all. Neru, I didn't know you liked games so much.
Yes, based upon my experience, Neru loves games very much. He often visits the game development department to play games on Midori's flight station. And for reference, my record so far is 50 wins out of 50 games. I am on a winning streak. Neru still has a long way to go as a gamer. You should be using combos like this.
I think you just really like games. What? I don't care that much. Whatever. One more round. One more round.
Again?
Yeah, until I win. So you might as well teach me that combo you mentioned earlier.
No way. Until you win? That means I will not be able to go back to the club room until the evening.
Teach me so that I can win. This is one of the best CGs. It's so adorable. They caused quite a scene as they played together. What kind of fighter? That's a 5-button fighter. For a second, I thought I only saw 2 buttons. I was like, what the hell kind of fighter has 2 buttons? 5 buttons I can buy. Actually, I think it's 6 buttons. What was that?
Naru, you cannot just mash the buttons. You must press each one carefully in order to activate the combo.
I know. I still don't have Naru. Hi, Sag. Hi, full Sag.
At first they were full of energy,
Fighting and having fun, but as time dragged on...
Naru, you're still not linking your combo correctly. At this rate, the hunger gauge of Sensei and I will be completely drained.
Again! From the beginning! They argued, complained, and yelled at each other. What? That was close. Just a little more and I would have pulled off an incredible combo. Okay, one more round, okay?
Yes.
The more they played the game, the more they seemed to come to understand another. Wow. Oh, is she scary? Oh, is she supposed to be scary right now? Oh, damn. Okay. Hey, how about this? I'll show you my secret combo. Hey, pay attention. Don't wander away from the screen. If you let your guard down, my flashy combo will annihilate your character.
Oh dear. I was wondering where Naru could have gotten to after abandoning our mission. And here she is.
Akane! What are you doing here?
I just told you. We are receiving a mission directly from the president, so we need to prepare.
You forgot. No, I was gonna go soon. Right after I win this game.
Huh? Perfect victory.
Wait, that wasn't fair!
The world of competition is cold. You must always focus while competing in a game. If you lost because you got distracted in the middle of battle, do you expect your opponent to consider it invalid?
That's... It makes sense. Fine, let's go again.
You promised you would only play 1 hour a day. It's time to take care of our mission. You have been slacking around all day.
Come on, Akane, just one more! It's like a mother coming to admonish a lazy child.
Sensei, what was that expression that just crossed your face?
Nothing. You're gonna pay for this next time. I swear I'm gonna beat you.
Yes, yes, I'm sure you will. Now off we go. Excuse me, Sensei and Alice.
I would be like, pardon me, as opposed to excuse me. So excuse me is not wrong. It just, maybe my read of it was wrong.
Excuse us. Sensei, Alice.
By the time I left the arcade with Alice, it was already evening. By the way, Alice.
Yes?
Weren't you afraid of Naru? I thought you avoided her at first because you were scared of her. Seemed like Alice and Neru got along better when playing games together. I was curious to see if I misunderstood their relationship.
Oh. You see, Neru used to be my enemy in the past, but now she is an ally. Momoi says there's a chance Neru has become weak, and therefore I am no longer afraid of Neru.
Neru would be mad if she knew that Momoi was talking like that again.
I still find maid costumes to be very scary. I do not want Neru to be mad. But now... Neru is my friend. He's a friend who plays games with me. But I also cannot go on adventures and play games with Neru. It is not optimal. I wanted to continue my adventures with Sensei today.
Oh, that's why she was trying to avoid Neru. By the way, Tired, did you do the polls on the current banner? 'Cause I didn't see you yesterday for our polls. I need to get some water. Well, today's adventure was really fun.
Was it really?
Did you have fun too? I was able to get a peek into Alice's daily life whilst we traversed the Millennium Campus. She encountered and was known by so many students. And all of them seemed to adore her. Hey Panda, how you doing? Alice was so passionate about her adventures, as well as sharing them with the friends she had made. Doing alright. Hoping to get to the inciting incident for Volume 2, Chapter 2 before the end of tonight. I wanted to end a little bit earlier.
I really enjoyed the adventure today with you, Sensei. Although I was not able to complete Yuzu's quest today. I am a hero, and heroes do not give up. I am just an apprentice sitting around now, but if I keep working on quests and adventures to level up, one day I will defeat the evil lord threatening the world with my sword of light. Will you continue to go on adventures with me until then, Sensei?
Yes, of course. Today, tomorrow, far into the future. These happy days with Alice and Millennium would continue forever. At least, what I thought. Ah. A strange machine. One day, I received a message from Veritas. That's the Hacker Club, if you are unaware. What's going on, everyone?
Sensei! We found something super crazy. In fact, it's so crazy our discovery could be written down in Kivoto's history books.
What do you mean?
Maki, you're always so dramatic. I'm with Hare on this, Maki. I agree it's interesting, but considering all of the things you can find in Millennium, that is a pretty big chance it's nothing.
You guys are such party poopers. You said it yourselves, it's like nothing we've ever seen before.
Well, I guess. I can't argue with that.
What did you find? Yeah, it is Stell, right?
It's hard to explain, honestly. Like Maki said, we've never seen anything like it before, Sensei. We weren't too sure what we were looking at, so we wanted you to come look.
No one has any melee weapons in this thing. It's all shields. If there's any melee weapons, it's shields. Oh yeah, that's the two things that I kind of why I'm continuing with this game. I start like a lot of different games a lot, but I'll let it fall to the wayside if it doesn't kind of hold me. But the two things that will get me to stay is good game, good music, and good story. And that's why I've been, after I've played through all of this by myself, mind you, I'm coming back again because I want to share this with everybody else, plus practice my voice acting stuff. And that's why I'm saving specifically Volume 4, Chapter 2 for us to kind of experience together once we get there. But we have to go through this particular volume and chapter and then the Volume F, which we'll do next week.
You have time, Sensei?
Well, for something like this, I'll make time.
Sweet. We're all at the Veritas Club room right now.
Sensei's coming? Awesome! It's a party!
Yes. I'll order us a party pizza. Not you too, Kotama.
It's kind of why I fell off specifically a couple other MMOs that I played, and granted, this, while it is technically an MMO because there's, you know, the PvP and sharing feature and stuff like that, in technicality, I don't consider it one because you don't see other players on the regular, you know? This is more just a separate kind of game. But going with MMOs, that's why I hopped on Eve, because I like the mechanics, but since there was no story, and the music's nice, but it's very ambience heavy. And then the same thing with what's the name of that armor game? I'm forgetting what it's called. I'm trying to think. I'm opening up Steam because I'm like, what was it? What was it? What was it? Where's MMO? Oh, I know what I could hit for trying to get. Warframe. Warframe was what it was. And technically the same with Phantasy Star Online. I got into that for just one, maybe two streams. But that one I think was because the mechanics felt a little awkward to me. But either way, point still stands. It's why I still get into fighting games every so often, just because the story is interesting enough. As I was walking up to the Veritas Club room, I saw some familiar faces.
Look, it is Sensei. Huh? Hello. Hi, Sensei. Huh? What are you doing here, Sensei?
I got a call from Veritas. Did they call you as well?
Yeah, Maki says she found something cool. I thought we might be able to find some inspiration for our game. This could be a main quest event, so even Yuzu joined today. Yes. If we could get some good ideas, coming all the way out here will have been worth it. Although it wasn't easy. We're almost there, Yuzu. You can do it. Yuzu, I will hold on to you so you do not fall. Thank you, everyone.
If everyone's okay, let's go in now.
They're here! They're here! Coming in! Alrighty. The game development department has arrived. Sensei has joined our party as well. We all made it just in time. Hi everyone! And hey Sensei! Thanks for having me, you all. So what's the big discovery, Harry? Sorry, it's supposed to be a little bit higher temperature. Oh, well, you see... Peace. Harry showed us a strange robot. Actually, it wasn't just one, but 5 robots scattered through Veritas Clubroom. Robots? Where did you get them? We found them on the outskirts of Millennium School District. These aren't all of them, Sensei. There are at least 20 more like this at the outskirts. They look kind of... This one doesn't look like a... Doesn't this one look like a giant squid washed ashore from the deep sea? Well, based on its appearance, there's no reason not to call it a robot, but... Isn't it strange? We've never seen a drone like this in Millennium. It's quite unique. I don't know if we should call it unique or... Grotesque is more the adjective I would use. Whoa! This wasn't what I was expecting to see! It's like seeing a horror movie when you bought a ticket for a comedy. Were these robots really made in Millennium? How's their condition, Harry? Oh, they don't work? I wonder if we can make them go again somehow. We tried already, a bunch of times. It looked like they were in tip-top shape, so we thought we could get them moving again. But we couldn't even tell where to start. What do you mean by that? None of them have a power button or a port that can connect to an outside power source. Also, there's no seams where you can open them up. And if we can't open them up, we can't tell if it's a power problem or a software problem. Maybe they're just broken. I haven't got a clue. That's why we called you, Sensei. We thought it would be good to call Charlotte just in case they're dangerous. I still don't know why you called the game development department Maki. I figured this was pretty cool, so the more the merrier. So what do you think, Sensei? I'm not sure. Really? Oh man, I thought Sensei would know something. Himari's the best person for something weird like this. He's into the occult stuff and like that, you know? The occult? Or maybe Vice President Chihiro can find some information quickly. She's not here, so there's no point. It's been a while since we've seen the President Himari. Is something wrong, Alice? I've seen this before. Alice? This... Oh. Oh, the lights turned on! Huh? What is this? That sound. Is that the sound of the game console in your bag? What? Oh yeah! It wasn't working no matter how many times I pressed the power button. Why now? Wait, guys. Alice is acting strange. Alice? Alice? Are you okay? My precious. Ready for operation. Alice? Whoa! What? They're moving all of a sudden! Otama, what did you do? I didn't do anything, Maki. Hey, step back. I have a bad feeling about this. My precious lady.
What is happening to her?
Codename AL-1S. Ready for operation. Starting now, Protocol Atrasis will be executed.
How do you pronounce that? And what the heck does it mean? We learning things, boys and girls. What is this one? I don't want to say I've never seen because I've played this before, but I just kind of read through it without thinking about it. Atrahasis. The Akkadian creation myth. Ah? So Atrahasis is actually yes on the pronunciation. Oh wait, does this have the Epic of Gilgamesh? Yeah. So actually, no, this predates the Epic of Gilgamesh, but it's kind of incomplete. There's 3 tablets of it. So it does mention something about Enki, which Enki is part of that, isn't it? Oh, this is a different myth. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. All right. Anyway, let's go back to this.
Starting now, Protocol Atrahasis will be executed.
Huh? Battle time. Who do we have? Obviously not Alice. We have Yuzu, Midori, Maki. Where's Momoi? Why don't I have Momoi? I'm kind of confused now. Why don't I have Momoi? I have all of Veritas, but no Momoi. Well, I don't have all of Veritas. I'm missing one person from Veritas. Technically 2, but they're not even here physically anyway. I'll put it back here. The music is bopping. But I can get all of them.
して。
There we go. Nice. Straightforward.
私たちの勝利です。
So I think one more chapter and we'll be done for the evening. We're about to get to that. We're basically in that inciting incident for this chapter. Think of that the first episode being more like a prologue with heavy implication. Okay. Range Machine 2. Big explosions. All of them. All of the explosions. Let's go.
What happened? The robots we found powered up out of nowhere. That explosion. They were trying to attack us. What is their target? Organism's survival response has been confirmed. Resolution failed. Alice! Alice? Re-executing protocol. Reload sequence of weapons initiated. Not again. The railgun is charging.
We can't let her fire again. Everyone, we need to stop Alice.
Yeah, sorry, Alice. Obstacle confirmed. Charge failed. All right, we stopped her. Remove the obstacle. Is she serious? Maki, watch out! Maki! Re-executing protocol. Reload sequence of weapons initiated. Oh no. Oh dear. Alice? Alice, come on, it's us!
Alice. What should we do? Stop Alice.
Car. Hey kid, that's enough.
It's your bedtime. I prefer to call it Alice. It is written as Aris. That is correct. But considering that her code name that I read earlier and was in chapter 1 as well is AL1S. How do you get Aris out of AL1S? Plus, it's supposed to be a reference, like I said last night, that all the game development department girls' names are named after adult video game developers in Japan, and there's an Alice Soft. So I go with Alice. Because there's Yuzu Soft, Alice Soft, I think Midori is supposed to be, well, it's not Midori, it's like green something or other, which Midori is green in Japanese. And then the Momoi. In fact, let me look it up real quick just to satiate myself. as per usual. Game development department Blue Archive. No, I don't want to go into the Unreal Engine right now. Thank you very much. So yeah, all members appear to be references to prominent Japanese aerogate companies. Aris, or Alice, comes from Alice Sock. Yuzu for Yuzu Sock. Midori... Okay, no, actually. Midori is Wendy Bell due to the company being green-themed and a subsidiary of Cyberworks. Aiba, because it... Midori and Momoi's last name, I believe, is Saiba. Yeah, Saiba Midori. So Cyberworks for Saiba. And then Momoi is Tinkerbell due to the company being pink-themed and a subsidiary of Cyberworks, Saiba. So that's why they're twins. They're both their references are subsidiary of Cyberworks. Fun times. Of course, the whole gang's here. Not ideal, but get rid of them. No hard feelings, okay?
Whatever you say, President.
I'll provide support.
Yes, we can handle it from here. All set.
End of operation.
Another successful mission.
So that's that, Sensei. Thank you, Neru, everyone. What happened? They're all rolling around like smashed cans and the club building is destroyed. What's up with the kid? Wait, I'll explain later. Is everyone okay? Somehow. Yuck. I thought my intentions were gonna spill out.
Again, you're being dramatic.
Okay, I'm glad you seem okay.
Sensei! Momoi!
Midori? Yuzu? What's wrong? It's probably because I was loading, maybe in the middle. Who knows? Or maybe, I don't know. I didn't actually have any audio. I didn't have any audio glitch on my side. That's weird. Either way.
Jeez.
Uh-oh. Daily life destroyed. It might have been, like, if it wasn't my voice, but it was the game, it might have been, no, sorry. Here we go. Daily life destroyed. I think we'll stop after this one. But it might have been just because I was loading, the Blue Archive Phantom site that tends to be super heavy. And as I said, I'm already emulating this game on top of streaming from the same computer. I don't have the money to afford for a separate streaming computer. Gosh, if I could. This would be so much better. So Momoya was hurt. Which is an oddity in this world, but that's how much damage was done. In anime, you know when there's a bandage around their head, something really bad happened. Other things, it's just a quirk, but when it's around their head and it's not a bandana, yeah, they got hurt bad. That's really weird then. Why is it only... Huh. Momoi. Momoi collapsed on that fateful day. It was a day that Alice went into an unexplained frenzy. Momoi was caught up in the commotion and was knocked unconscious. We rushed Momoi to the chalet infirmary as quickly as possible. But 2 days have passed already. Momoi showed no signs of waking up. Strange robots turned on out of nowhere. Alice suddenly lost control. Everything unfolded in an instant. Fortunately, we got the situation under control thanks to Neru and the CNC members who showed up later, but why did Alice react like that? It was the calm before the storm, and we were all left with many questions. According to Hare, the behavior Alice displayed was clearly abnormal and caused by being in contact with those strange robots. And according to Midori, when Alice changed, the robots began to activate. The broken console that Momoi had been holding on to also powered on after all this time. Also, my brain is kind of broken in two because that looks like a knockoff Switch, which is fine. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to, evoke the feelings of the Switch, but it's called a Game Girl Advanced, which fine, Game Girl Advanced, Game Boy Advanced, another evocation. But why is it a Switch then? I'm so confused. Why is it a Switch that's supposed to be a Game Boy analog? I'm so confused. Moi's game console. The ruins. Oh, actually, hold on. Just so you know how much of this is definitely just... There it is. I need to find something in specific. Because... there's something here in specific. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So there's a bunch of references to video games that they make, like actually giving like name things that just, of course, to avoid copyright and stuff like that. They just evoke the name series, the video game series that they're going into. So this was from volume 2, chapter 1. We're in volume 2, chapter 2 at the moment. So Momoi says, first we have Alice play The Fable of Heroes, then Final Fantasia, and then Chrono Digger. Then Midori goes, huh? Alice is new to games though. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is the obvious choice for a noob. Then Yuzu chimes in, sorry, but I can't keep quiet about this. The next name has to be Romancing Naga. I don't care what comes after that. And the other one we'll see later, to be fair. I'm just trying to see if there's anything. Yeah, no, that actually shows up later this episode, so I'm not gonna, or this volume. So I'm not gonna do anything yet. Okay, I guess we'll leave it at that. Let me bring up my touchpad again. There we go.
Welcome to the division system. Enter the item you need help with. Are you AL1S?
The computer, the ruins, the division system. Why did Alice lose control? What were those robots? Also, what about Momoi's game console that powered on in that exact moment? Does this have something to do with the folder labeled key from the ruins? Check Momoi's game console right away, but wouldn't turn on. It was as if it never worked. Like there wasn't any data on there to begin with. My head was spinning with so many questions.
Sensei, Alice?
I think I put her too high.
Sensei,
How's Alice?
Alice is... she's still in the club room by herself.
Okay.
Tried to talk to her through the door a few times, but I don't know what to do.
It's okay. It'll be okay.
Sensei,
It's okay. Let me handle it. Okay. Alice? Are you in there? Can I come in? I'll take that as a yes. I'm coming in. Alice? Alice? Are you okay? Talk to me, please. Everyone is worried. You haven't eaten anything and you haven't left the club room.
Sensei.
We're all waiting for you to come back. Let's go. Together.
I cannot do that.
Why not?
Because of me. Momoi was hurt.
Alice?
I know it is all my fault. I do not know why. I do not know what happened. During the incident, something came over me. As if someone booted up a save file I did not know was on my memory card. I cannot find it anywhere on my memory card. But it seems to be in my body somewhere. It was like playing an old video game I had not played for many years. Without a tutorial or explanation, I still had a sense of where to go.
That was a flashback. So I should have had flashback stuff up, but either way.
That is how my body responded and acted. For some reason, I cannot remember what I did. But it is obvious that I hurt Momoi.
Wait, Alice. Let's not overreact.
But Sensei, what do I do?
I don't know who's saying this, so I'm just going to be generic with it. Right, you've heard her, and that's the truth. Dareda! Who's that?
Sensei. President.
Oh. It's her. Everyone, considering not everybody was here earlier, say hello to Rio, the president of Seminar. Seminar being the student council of Millennium. I like her design. Her attitude could use an adjustment, though.
It seems my worst fears were realized.
You're...
Are you Shale Sensei? Oh, it's a shame that our monumental first meeting had to happen like this. My name is Tsukatsuki Ryo. I've come to tell you all something. The truth about Alice.
Okay, we'll go through the harsh... No, it's already 10:30. Gosh dang it, me and my story. Technically, we've hit the inciting incident. You know what? Yeah, let's get through. That way we're almost literally halfway through. 25, never mind. Technically, it still will be a cliffhanger, even if we go through, I think, like 1 or 2 more. Let's hit it. Let's at least end it on like 10 or 11. The harsh truth 1. Tsukatsuki Ryo.
Sensei, she's the president of Millennium. What's the president doing here?
Sometime later, on 25, what? On episode 25, was that called Sometime Later? Which makes sense, because it's supposed to be an epilogue.
That's right. I'm the center of Millennium Science School. The one who leads seminar and the one who chases stars in hopes of solving the Millennium Conundrum. I would have preferred our first meeting to be a formal one, but you're not the reason I am here today, Sensei.
You said you were here to tell us the truth.
Yes, the truth.
Oh, yes. You're absolutely right. I tend to hold true to my word, except for when I end. I'm like, I'll stop after we get to the first little cliffhanger of the inciting incident of this whole thing. Just a little bit more. Oh, but it just got good. Can we not stop here? This literally happened almost literally last year, right? Where I was ending, and this, unlike this one I know what's coming. I'm just trying to practice my voice acting and sharing with you guys the story. But exactly. But specifically, last year, and Trex, if he was around, would corroborate this. I spent literally 8 hours. I went until like 2 or 3 in the morning to finish up freaking Persona 5, despite the fact that I finished the final boss and I had a point to stop and save before like the epilogue stuff came into play. But I was just like, what is just the epilogue? We've already finished the big stuff. There's not that much left. Oh my god, but I had to talk to every single person. Every single person. So I ended up getting to 2 and 3 in the morning on a weeknight, and it killed me the next day. So if you learn anything about me, one of the only things I lie about in my stream, if I don't automatically say, nah, I'm just joking, is, oh yeah, we're gonna end at this part. We can treat this like Doctor Who. The Doctor always lies. Yeah. Please always lies about when he ends. About when he ends stream.
Since the incident a few days ago, you and the game development department students must all be thinking the same thing. You can't stop thinking about a completely unexpected side of a person you think of as a friend, and the destruction and chaos she caused. And with that kind of thought process, the natural next step would be... This person I believe to be my friend may not be a friend at all. Isn't that correct, Sensei? Rio, what nonsense are you spouting? Fine. I'll cut to the chase. That little girl behind you, more so, that thing behind you is no ordinary student.
I'm sorry, you want to say that again, bitch? You don't call little Alice a thing, okay? No, absolutely not. Take that shit back. Take that shit back.
She did it again! That thing you call Alice is... She's the commander of a mysterious army invading from an unknown territory. Alice is the...
Oop art? Op art? What the frick is that? Hold on. We learned more things today. Let's go. OOP art. Oh, it is something. So, yeah, op art actually is a term. It's a term shorthanded like UFO. It's out of place artifact. An artifact of historical, archaeological, or paleontological interest found in an unusual context, which challenges conventional historical chronology. So in this case, it's referencing the fact that she's technically very old, but very advanced. Alright. Don't look at me. She decided to do it. And we know that Big Sis is always, Big Sis is her nickname, by the way. Is always right. Quotation marks. Heavy, heavy quotation marks.
Alice is the OOP art.
And, out of place artifact. I'm just going to use that. I don't care that it's longer.
Alice is the out-of-place artifact enshrined by the nameless priests who worship the nameless gods, and the legacy left by the former inhabitants of Kivotos. She's the princess of the nameless gods, AL1S.
Nameless... What?
I do not understand what you are saying.
Hey, how dare you talk to her about her like that? You can't just come here and say a bunch of things we don't understand and expect us to nod our heads and believe you. Only my sister is allowed to do that to me. Oh my god. Midori! What? Don't let her do that to you! Anyway.
Only my sister is allowed to do that to me. Alice is our friend, not some weirdo princess. Midori. You're right. My apologies. Maybe I was a bit inconsiderate. To make it easier to understand, I'll compare this game to a game that you often play. Alice, your existence is essentially that of an evil lord who was born to destroy this world. Alice is an evil lord.
Think of this as an isekai anime, because obviously it's not technically a game type that we play here in the West very often. Think of the isekai animes that always have an evil lord that you have to defeat. Or in the case of stuff like oh, what is that one very popular isekai anime where the main character is basically the evil lord, right? I can't believe there's like 2 of them. I think of another one. Anyway.
I'm telling you, it's all nonsense. Why are you saying this? What's your agenda?
Overlord, that's the one. That's the first one that came to mind. Then a second one came to mind that I'm not gonna... Okay, I will mention it. It's how not to summon a demon lord. I actually haven't watched Overlord, but I'm very much aware of the premise and Ainz.
I actually have no agenda. Actually, I want to ask you guys some questions.
I've already mentioned it. Too late. If you didn't catch it, too late.
I haven't seen Overwatch, but I have seen plenty of episodes of How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, so I don't know what that says about me, but we'll just go along with that. You already saw and experienced what happened when Division and Aris came in.
I need to freaking fix that. Okay.
Division and Alice came into contact. So Division is...
Right?
Those strange-looking robots? Yes, correct. You never should have come into contact with them. I thought the robots were being tracked through the CNC and Amas, but I couldn't believe that some escaped the surveillance network. That was clearly my mistake. I apologize. The president is apologizing! Even so... Huh? This event has proven that the threat I only hypothesized to exist is real. To put it bluntly, the beings you encountered are disasters that poured out from the ruins. They're a nightmare that will bring destruction to Millennium and Kipotos.
Oh, there's plenty of isekai anime, or maybe not even isekai anime. I'm thinking of another one that I didn't see, but I did watch a review of. It's the one where... I forget what it's called, but it's with a healer that basically goes kind of megalomaniacal after reversing time all over again to kind of take control of all the people that took advantage of him the first time around. That's why I said I'm not sure if that's technically an isekai. I think it's Redo. Like I said, I haven't watched it, but I am aware of it through other people's reviews of it. Is Redo... Let me just look at the full title of Redo real quick. Redo of Healer, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's it. That is definitely it. I feel like ever since Death Note, we've gotten a lot of stories where the bad guy is the good... Or, let me rephrase that. Not that the bad guy is a good guy. We're not looking at specifically Overlord. But at the very least... the bad guy is the protagonist. The one thing about Redo that I did like from the review I saw, or at least I understood, is why he's completely psychotic. We're joining him at the point where he does the first redo. So you sit there and you're like, yeah. But like, we didn't see his first run through. If we did, we might actually sympathize with him a little bit more. But obviously, you know, some of the shit he does is almost reprehensible even with that in mind. Anyway, but let's not talk about Redo. Well, let me finish this chapter and maybe we can talk about anime after the fact. Alice's very existence is calling them to the ruins. I shouldn't say chapter, episode. This time we got lucky since she can only came to contact with half-damaged junk. But I can assure you that next time won't play out as nicely for you. There's only one way to deal with this threat as quickly as possible, Alice.
To deal with this threat? Am I a threat?
Yes, Alice. You have to disappear. For the sake of this world, you shouldn't exist. You should have never existed.
That's... But... I just... wanted to be... a hero. All I wanted was to accomplish quests.
Unfortunately, that's not possible for you. I don't have much experience with games, but I have enough knowledge about them to relate to you at least. So let me ask you this. You call yourself a hero, but you attacked your friend and you hurt her. She still hasn't awoken. Doesn't that sound more like a villain who should be defeated by a hero? No, Rio! I'm sorry, but apparently you haven't played enough video games and or watched enough, media to know that there's such thing as brainwashing that makes a hero behave as they shouldn't be. And the way to save them is to, yes, keep them away from the people they hurt to make sure that that wasn't the trigger that caused the brainwashing to kind of activate, but also to find the root of the brainwashing, you stupid. Why are you so smart and yet so dumb? I hate you so much. I hate you so much, you have no idea. In fact, I'm going to put my angry face on because this brush, I swear to God. Anyway. Alice, that's a bunch of crap. I heard that seminar president was a weirdo, but this is beyond my expectations. You're insane.
Sensei, help.
Rio, stop this. Right now. What exactly should I stop? Stop telling the truth? Turning your head to reality. I think we found a oopsie. Isn't it turning your head from reality? Is because she's assuming that we're trying to ignore the reality of the situation. So let me correct that. I'm going to assume. Stop telling the truth. Turning your head from reality helps no one, Sensei. To blindly believe in your ideals is commendable but irrational. This is the truth. It's not a matter of being rational or not.
What? What would I have to do?
Don't worry, it's simple. You're responsible for all the crises that have arisen here. Your existence is the core of the problem. You're like a time bomb. And if the cause of the problem is clear, the solution is also clear. But the cause of the problem is not clear. God damn it, Rio! I hate you so much! When there's a dangerous bomb around, we must take it to a safe place and disassemble it. I forgot that she said that. Oh, I freaking forgot that she said that. Literally dismantling this young girl apart. Oh, I'm so fucking pissed. Okay, moving on.
Disassemble. I am the bomb?
Was that too difficult for you to understand? Let me put it simply. Your halo must be destroyed. For point of reference for those who don't know anything about Blue Archive, that means they're going to kill her. When a student's halo is destroyed, they're essentially dead. No shit.
Spare me the theatrics. Think about it. Was that even your halo to begin with? You shouldn't have a halo at all. You're not human. You're a machine who happened to acquire a halo.
Then shouldn't we study the fact that, oh my god, a machine was able to get a freaking halo? There is so many unanswered questions, Rio. Look, I don't often agree with SCP, the way that they handle a lot of their freaking, anomalies that they take care of. Okay? If you're aware of how SCP works. But at the very least, they're very much aware of, we don't know what this thing will do, so we're not going to destroy it. We're just going to keep it in a box and observe it and study it. And once we completely understand it, then we will make a rational decision on what to do, whether it's destroy it, let it go, keep it contained entirely. They're at least smarter about this than what she is. She's like, we have no idea what you're going to do other than you're a ticking time bomb, which, okay, let's assume that that's the case. She's a ticking time bomb. But there's a lot of other questions at hand that would greatly benefit all of Kivotos, and she's willing to just blow up all that information because, oh, it could be a danger. Now, don't get me wrong. You do have to play it safe. Absolutely. I am 110% on your side. Play it safe. But what you're doing is literally taking the ticking time bomb and adding a trigger to it. Good job. Good freaking job. Stupid.
You're a machine who happened to acquire a halo. Alice, you're just an AI that's gone mad. You're poisoning everything around you.
What?
I can't just leave you to your own devices.
Rio. I will not tolerate another word out of your mouth right now.
I apologize. I've been told the way I speak is too harsh.
Have I gotten that far in AOT? Yes, I think I did. You're right. You're absolutely right, I did. I know that I got all the way up until the point that they were like in a crystal room and he was getting sacrificed. I was reading the manga, not watching the anime. And there was too many like, oh, but did you know this? And a revelation, and then revelation, and then revelation. And that's when I got tired, was when they were about to like execute him in a crystal room. This was like, technically I think like in season 2, if we were going by anime standards. And I'm like, ugh, this is too much. You're just trying to be shocking for the sake of being shocking. Can we just answer some of the questions we already have on the table before we add new questions, please?
I suppose that's why people don't like me.
Yeah. And it's one of those things that I would understand them containing her. I'd be more understanding, though still no less, frustrated at her saying she needs to be kind of contained off-site because we're not sure what else she could do to destroy the world. So we can continue studying her and figure out how we can stop this from happening. Whether she can actually go back to being a normal student after the fact of all the study, or at the very least, we can at least try and prevent the trigger from happening again. But no, she's just like, nah, that stuff's not important. Let's just blow her up.
So maybe I am the problem. But I do not care. Sorry, but I don't care. You can misunderstand me all you want. I'm the one protecting everyone from danger. Okay, it's your turn, Mikamo Neru. Neru.
Neru.
Please don't take this personally. CNC was originally part of Seminar. To be exact, it's a club of agents that move under my direct command. I do hope you understand. I'm not doing this out of any kind of personal grudge. I'm simply doing what I needed to do. Even Sensei and the game development department can't stand up against the Neru, the leader of CNC. And there's no help coming for you.
The entire surrounding area is occupied by Amas. My that sounds so weird to say. My Amas. I have a feeling that's a reference to something. All I'm finding is the American Music Awards, so that does not count for cheat. You'll be wiped out before any outsider can lift a finger. Well, that's enough monologuing. Neru, retrieve ours.
Little upperclassman Neru.
I assume that what she's saying, because little upperclassman Neru, it's supposed to be Neru-chan senpai, is probably what she's saying in Japanese. Which I think is so adorable.
Huh?
This is so frustrating!
Neru, why are you attacking me all of a sudden? You can't be.
Neru!
Neru?
You always make me do things I don't want to do. And I do them. But this? You want me to kidnap an innocent student from my own school so you can destroy her halo? My friend? This is where I draw the line. I won't do it. Did you think you could just keep pushing me around forever? That I would be your little marionette to play with so long as we live?
Neru, are you betraying me?
Betraying? Ha! There's not any loyalty there to betray. Won't follow an order I don't agree with.
Ah, I see. Neru, you've always been this way. You've never hesitated to disobey an order if you were in a bad mood. The volatile side of you is your strength. Yet it's the most annoying part of you. That's why I calculated for this situation in advance. It was a good choice to call you just... It was a good choice to call just you and not every CNC member. Huh?
What?
Toki, you're up.
Neru, watch out!
Huh?
Who are you?
Nice to meet you, upperclassman. Sensei. Affiliated with the CNC, I'm call sign 04. Oh, a fifth?
Another CNC member. You attacked me from behind. You won't get away with this. Neru, wait! A little fight with little Neru. Alright, let's not get so angry anymore.
てめえらぶっ壊しに行くぞ。別にいらねえってのに。はっ、そっちか。そんなもんかよ。ああ、ぶっ殺すぞ。あ、殺されてえの。ゴミは掃除しなきゃな。
That's why I gave her kind of like a New York accent, because she's like a punk. It's gonna get annoying because she has such a low cost for her EX, but she says the same thing almost over and over. Tsugi! Hey, I'm walking here! I'm walking here! It's only supposed to be her. Usually the story missions you don't get to choose. There's literally been only 2 missions that we've been on in the story that we have a choice on the students we send. Every other mission has been set. You can't change it. And you can tell because I don't have Neru. So I can't be using Neru if I don't have her. You wouldn't use them in the story. You use them for other missions on the side. And you use those for those 2 missions in specific. And then in Chapter F, we use a bunch of them because everybody kind of collects together. This is all kind of like side missions. This is not like with... Technically, in my mind, it makes more sense than Star Rail. Star Rail, you can get people to work with you that technically don't exist yet in this story. Right? The levels in the story are always whatever level they need to be. So if you find yourself struggling, you're either not using them correctly or you were supposed to lose that battle. That's part of the story. The only ones where the levels are not what they need to be are the ones where you get to choose because you use the students that you've unlocked. And the students cannot be any higher level than you are as a teacher. So it's like basically if the limit for the Trailblazer level was the limit of the level that your characters could be. So instead of I have all my characters that are in my main party right now in Star Rail being level 50, they would be locked to level 35, 36, wherever I'm at right now. But all right, let's resolve that part of the story. That's a good cliffhanger, but let's not, right? We'll do it after this Harsh Truth Part 2, and then that's where we'll end. AKA another one. Another one. Do you think that you could stop me with these small fries, huh? I guess a mouse alone won't be able to stop you, Neru. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but... Cookie? Yes, ma'am. I permit use of the weapon. Understood. Following your command, I will now execute mode 2. Huh? What are you mumbling about now? Oh, that outfit. Her appearance changed. In case you didn't notice, her skirt is hiked up a lot higher and she's got no sleeves anymore. Not to be kind of anime about this, but this isn't even her final form. Where are you? You're not getting away. I missed again. She's so fast all of a sudden. Where'd you go? Get back here. Neru, watch your back. Huh? Yeah. Neru was overpowered that easily. Yeah, she's not Hina. Why are the, like, with the exception, let's see. Who are the most powerful people in each of the academies? Neru is relatively powerful here. Like, just straight power. Tsurugi and Mika are pretty powerful, but they're pretty robust. Hina's very powerful, probably more powerful than all three of the others. Though I forget if someone had mentioned, I think Tired was telling me that technically Mika's even more powerful than Hina, which I disagree, but we haven't seen them fight, so I can't say that he's wrong either. Then we also have Hoshino. Hoshino's the strongest in her school for sure. She just kind of holds back. Technically, I think Mika's near the top. It's somewhere between Hina and Mika. I think it's still unclear, because I think Mika could stomp all over Tsurugi. Tsurugi and Neru are about at the same level. And like I said, there hasn't been a even close to one-on-one between Mika and Hina to resolve that bit. I think it might be Mika, because Mika, I don't know if you watched the last volume, we're looking at volume 3, chapter 4, but she took on essentially an entire army by herself. But Hina's known to do that as well. That's why I'm like, I don't know which one of those two would be the most powerful, because they haven't gone up against each other. The only reason I know that Neru and Tsurugi are at the same level is something that happens later. They do a short one-on-one with each other, and they kind of stalemate for a second, so... and then get back on task like they're supposed to. We'll get to that later. And Hoshino always holds back, but we know that she's got a lot of power behind her.
She came out of nowhere.
Ah! Let go of me! I'll destroy you!
If you continue to resist, I will break your arm in two. I do not recommend any futile resistance. Everyone remain in your position.
What was that just now?
The special defense weapon I prepared just in case. Although I didn't want to use it in a place like this. Amas, retrieve Alice.
No! Stop!
I wouldn't do anything rash if I were you. I don't want to hurt any innocent bystanders in this situation.
Is Neru technically not an innocent bystander? Rio, you need to stop.
No, Sensei. I should be saying that to you. It's not as if I wanted to do this. I don't want to fight against you, but I don't want to be hated. But consider this for a moment. In this situation right here, shouldn't you be the one taking initiative as an adult?
What?
You're the teacher, the adult. You should be more logical, more rational than us kids.
Just pro-tag strategist. There's a reason why I nearly died in Volume 3, Chapter 3. The reason why they can take gunshots and grenades to the face is because of their halos. I don't have a halo. If I got shot, I would die. But the thing is, I can strategize I use their strengths against weaknesses. A good example is in Volume 4, Chapter 1, I took literally the meter maids of the police school up against the SEAL Team 6, let's call them. Actually, no, not SEAL Team 6, because it's not top. They were freshmen. No Halo? Yeah, but the against basically like a SWAT team let's even put it a little bit lower than SEAL Team 6, but pretty high up there anyway. Because they're the freshmen of that school. And I took the meter maids of the police school and took them out. So that shows that strategy-wise, I'm a lot better than they are at this. And so I'm able to teach them a little bit more. Also, there are two ways that a Halo can disappear from them. One is that they die. Another is that they lose consciousness. Lore-wise, it allows for stuff like Hina's Halo to disappear when she's sleeping. You know? Otherwise, those Halos might be a little uncomfortable to sleep with, don't you think? Because they do actually occupy physical space. Aren't you the one who should be making the calls? I won't hurt a student. How long are you going to speak this kind of nonsense? Don't be fooled. That thing isn't alive. It's not a student you're responsible for. That's just the Eliza effect, nothing more. Okay, what the hell is Eliza effect? Because that is definitely a thing. In computer science, the Eliza effect is the tendency to project human traits such as experience, semantic comprehension, or empathy onto computer programs that have a textual interface. So it's not an Eliza effect, stupid bitch. She doesn't have a textual interface. The Eliza effect is like when you chat with ChatGPT and you put human traits like experience, semantic comprehension, and empathy onto ChatGPT. That's the Eliza effect. What we're getting at here is basically the Turing test, but completely passing. She's not even using the right terminology. She thinks she's so dang smart. It's a weapon. It will bring destruction to this world. When you weigh what's more important between it and all the students of Kivotos, the answer is clear. And if you still won't take action, I'll destroy Alice's halo myself. I prepared everything I need to do so. No, that's not Alice. Alice isn't a weapon. Alice is a hero. Because Alice has the Sword of Light, the supernova, which is proof she's a hero. By the Sword of Light? Are you talking about that toy she got from the engineering department? Right? Okay, if you say so. Understood. The Sword of Light's power turned off. I hacked and neutralized it. There's no such thing as the Sword of Light anymore. That prove it to you? My sword. The proof of a hero is... Wait. Midori. Usu? Let go of me! Damn it, you piece of crap! Hey, kid, are you really gonna let her destroy your halo? Come on, fight! You can do it! Naru... Sensei? Alice... And... Momoi... All of this happened because of me. Because I am... an evil lord? If I stay here, same thing will keep happening. If I am not a hero... Okay.
Alice? I understand everything. I will leave. No, Alice! Alice? What? Hey, kid, hey!
Alice, don't do it. You don't need to.
It's okay. It will be okay. I do not want to hurt you, Sensei. I do not want to hurt Midori, Yuzu, Neru, and the others. I do not want to hurt anyone. When Momoi got hurt because of me, I felt awful. I did not understand why something like that had to happen. But now, when I heard the explanation, I understood. It happened because of me. And if I stay here, in the end, everyone will get hurt.
No! Forget about what Rio said!
Sensei, please do not worry. I am not even real living thing. I am not a Millennium student. It is okay if I disappear forever. Because I am not a hero. It will be okay. Sensei, thank you for everything. Everyone. I was so happy to make many memories with you. It was the best adventure of my life. Well then, farewell, Sensei from Charlotte. If you were offended by my rudeness, I'll come back to apologize once everything is over. Then, dewa. After that, until Rio and Alice left, couldn't even lift a finger because we were subdued by Amas and Toki. All we could do was watch. All we could do was watch Alice disappear.
How's that for a cliffhanger? Let's go! That's where we'll stop. Not only because it is really late now, but that's actually perfect place for a cliffhanger. Starting with number 11. That'll work. Let's go! And Toki didn't even get a good introduction either, since all she's doing is following commands. I had actually pulled Toki from the pool before getting to her here, so I was just like, no, Toki, stop! No, you're such a good girl, stop it! And I assume by that line you mean the "it'll be okay" line? Ooh, hold on. Can we... But the thing is, going back to the story a little bit, I can't blame Alice for that.
楽しいお祭りもいつかは終わるものと言いますね。でもせめて本当にその時が来るまでもう少しそばにいてもいいですか？桃よどもしかしてずっと私の後をつけてきたのか？嘘だろ。
Pull that before I cap.
体が少しポカポカします。
Ugh. All right, so what's gonna happen is that tomorrow we will come back with Star Rail. I'm gonna try and push ahead a little bit. I've gotten everybody and their light cones to 50 today, and I went in a little bit to the virtual world. I'm forgetting what it's called right now, and I was able to pull some more of the thingies. I want to see these. I'll see them later. Wait, hold on. Why is that still yellow when I finish the event?
こんにちは、先生。ここでは過去の思い出を振り返ることができます。
Yeah. And now it's gone. And because I hopped out a different way, it didn't register.
これが本日の業務内容。少し集中してもらえるかしら。いえ、うん。私も異論はないわ。
Okay. Let me level up Hina some more before the end. But yeah, I went into there, got a couple things. So we'll try and continue the oh, the pocket watches. Okay. I didn't want to do that before I got the beret and the multi-purpose pin. Okay. Let's just level up a bit.
ちゃんと合宿の効果があったみたい。
Anyway, so we will do Star Rail tomorrow, and I'm gonna try and press forward. We ran into last time a group of the Abundance's people, and I kind of got stuck on it because it was a multi-wave thing and it was getting a little annoying. But like I said, yesterday I pulled Ruan Mei, so we should be able to pull some extra bits. But, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm excited to see what happens. Let's see. Because I really should. I keep forgetting to do this. But I really should probably pull up a raid to go to. Who can we raid? Oh, Vi is on. We can go say hi to Vi. He happens to be playing Baldur's Gate 3. So let's go say hi to Vi, shall we? That's on Twitch in specific. Since I am clearly on other things as well. But either way, thank you guys for hanging out with me. You've been 10 out of 10 with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is that you are. And let's go say hi to Vi. Let's see. All right, let's go.